I still have candy in my mouth. Hello, fans of inexpensive value guitars. I don't want to say cheap, because cheap means, you know, crap. But hey, we'll find out, I guess. So hello, fans of inexpensive value guitars from the Harley Benton, the in-house brand for Thomann. No, you cannot buy these anywhere else except at Thomann, but that means you can buy them at Thomann and they ship them everywhere else. Links below, blah, blah, blah. But enough of that. Let's go into what am I looking at? I'm looking at the Harley Benton ST57DG Black Tribute. And that's the 59HM Fiesta Red Tribute. What are these? Well, they're supposed to be like Fenders. This is the, I was going to say David Grissom, but that's wrong. That would be PRS. That's David Gilmour, who apparently played for the Beatles. I love doing Pink Floyd jokes, and then you guys get so pissed off that I don't know too much about Pink Floyd, because that's like sacrilege. Okay, here we go. David Grissom Gilmour, some guy, played a black guitar, played for the Beatles. And this is the Hank Marvin, who was some country guy kind of guy. But it's not the Hank Marvin, it's the Harley Benton interpretation of probably very expensive Fender guitar that used to be around in the 80s or something. Who knows? Country guy, probably played for Korn. I don't know. So, the guitars are pretty much the same damn thing. Except, this one has gold hardware, this one does not. This one has a soft V, and this has a C neck shape. Other than that, everything else pretty much reads the same, looks the same, feels the same. So yeah, this one's €199 as of the filming of the video. This one's $229 as of today. Dirt cheap guitars. And I'm gonna tell you right away, for what you're paying, you're getting a pretty fine instrument in that price range. Are you getting something that can rival a Fender custom shop? Well, heck no. Physics and all that stuff. But for $199, you're getting a very solid instrument in the Strat style. Let's call it that. So, this thing has an alder body, bolt on neck. Something happened here. Someone right there, someone fucked up when they inserted the Rosacre skunk stripe and filled it in a bit with epoxy. Well, hey, that's what you get in that price range, but that's totally fine. Rosacre skunk stripe, these maple necks with one-piece fretboard and neck have been a little bit, I'm gonna call it roasted, maybe that's stained, but it looks like a kind of an yellowish, kind of very nice vintagey kind of feel neck. This one, again, is a C shape. 648 millimeters scale, 42.8 saddle nut width, blah, blah, blah. It says fretboard is maple, but neck and fretboard are 21 frets. Fretboard radius is 350 millimeters. If you ask me, fretboard radius is none. There is one. I can clearly see one here. Yeah, there is a fretboard radius, but it feels very flat. A flat board, as I pointed out in a previous video. Five-way switch, blah, blah, blah. That's not true. It says 1-ply pickguard. That's not true, because I can clearly see black, white, black, and black would count with me. Black, white, black. Wrong. It's 3-ply. Synchronized tremolo system. I don't know what that means. I have to move with it? What's synchronized? Thank you, Kiana. Oh, by the way, Kiana is switching up there, thinking she's funny, destroying my funny-nicity. I don't know. Maybe Kiana, none of us is funny. Ever thought about that?
Yes.
Yes. So you're not funny either by saying not funny, dude.
I was just stating facts.
That's not a fact. That's you guessing that I'm not funny, because maybe my humor is just like way over your head. Get it? Synchronized. Okay.
I did get it.
Yeah, I don't think you got it. Clusen style tuners. Right here. Some no-name Clusen style. They work nicely. Tremolo, tremels. It is screwed in, but it's a little bit. No, now it's solid. Here we go. That works. So what else do you need to know? Really, nothing. Comes loaded with the Darios. Tremolo block, if you can see that in there, is very, very thin, as you would expect for a budget guitar. There's not a lot of metal in there. Metal! You would like more metal in there, but you don't have a lot of metal in there. So your metal tremolo block is kind of thin. And if you're asking what's wrong with me, I do not know.
That was actually pretty funny.
What?
That was
fun. Oh, that you think is funny. Okay. Let's look at the sounds. Oh, we have these black dot something plasticky inlays. I mean, it's a freaking Strat style guitar. What else do you want to know? So let's listen to some sounds. They're all exactly what you would expect. I'm going, of course, into the Reff Generator 740 because it could be. Link below. Thomann has them available. That works for this guy. Let's listen to the neck pickup with some drive from the Walrus Audio Warhorn, which by itself is more expensive than the guitar. I'm having fun. Of course, the in-between position is beautiful. What am I doing? Let's put some delay on. Beautiful. And get some really cool. Can it rock back here? Well, Strats usually can't. or Strat style guitars, I'm sorry, but we shall try that. Ow! Nah, I don't know about that. Sound is quite thin and nasally and very bitey. It's okay, but I wouldn't, no. Output is relatively low, which is nice, so you can shape it, you can do your own thing. Hey, $200, absolutely solid axe. Fretboard is a little bit flat, it's a flat board, I've said this. Is this in any way different? I'm gonna tell you no, except that the neck shape, which of course you cannot see in any way, is slightly more pointy here. This is a little bit rounder, and the Fiesta Red Hack Marvin one is a little bit pointier. Also feels it feels heavier, but that's in a lower price range. The variations in woods is quite a bit more. Yeah, this hadn't been tuned, and it's still in the tune. Kind of. Comes loaded with 10s. Neck shape is a tiny bit more V. It's a soft V. For me, it would not make a difference. Nah, actually, I'm lying. It does make a difference. I think I prefer the C more. I like this color more. The gold is kind of... Leslie described it as the ugliest guitar she's ever seen. Then again, the girl doesn't know anything. Well, she knows how to pick guys. What?
Nothing.
Kiana, what? You mouthing off? What?
I disagree.
She disagrees. The guitar is the same guitar. They both have Roswell pickups. Again, it's a matter of neck shape, color preference. This one's $30 more. My 2 cents, what I think. That one's very black. Black pickguard, black everything. You would see every little fingerprint on there. This one's very orangey Fiesta red with gold hardware. Yeah, for a lot of people buying budget guitars, the visuals are important, which is probably why these guitars are tribute models based on something that Fender had at some point or another. Are they like those guitars? No, they're not. They're Harley Bentons. They're inexpensive Strat style guitars that serve a purpose in the market. You want something that looks like those guitars for your wall? Hey, that's a $200 picture, €200 picture that you can buy and even use. I think for beginners, these are great. Absolutely solid. you want an extra Strat style guitar because you might have a Mexico or whatever, you have an actual Fender and you want something as backup for your gigs that can totally do it, these are fine. There's many reasons to get one of these because at that price point, why not? The only thing that bugs me a tiny little bit is the very flat fretboard. It just feels a little bit unnatural to me on both. But other than that, I don't know which one I'd go for. I think I like the C neck more, but I don't like all black guitars because you see every crap on it. Again, for my students, I would absolutely recommend these. There's nothing wrong with them. Even the tremolo system stayed halfway in tune, which you cannot really expect in that price range at all. I think Harley Benton, well done. Do we need a Hank Marvin and that guy from the Beatles guitar ripoff? I think Harley Benton could full on have their own line that's not based on anything and dominate. Maybe they're cheapening the way the brand is perceived by, you know, doing these tributes. I don't know. But, well, they have kind of guitars that are original. They have kind of really original kind of guitars. You know? Kind of like that, a guitar like no other. It's pretty subtle, Kiana, right? It's pretty, no one really knows what I'm doing here. I don't know, I'm just subtly moving my... So, yeah, they're doing that as well. They have a bajillion guitars. So, hey, if you're in the market for a Strat style guitar with the specs and stuff, I can't find too much wrong with these other than the fretboard. Very flat. But hey. And animals at the end. Thank you, Kiana.
How can I keep the truth inside when it needs to break out? How can I keep the past behind when it recalls so loud? How long can I pretend to be someone I don't know? How long can I hold on